guys, welcome to another beat making episode. It's your boy SD Music. Firstly, I want to say a big thank you to all those that are subscribed to the channel. You guys are simply the best. Without you, there's no way we'll be doing this all day. If you're new to the channel, please click the subscribe button to catch up on our previous episodes. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to make a dancehall type of beats in FL Studio, SD Music style. Without further ado, let's get started. One, we have the chord instruments, just something simple. Something like that. Just go slow then go fast. It sounds good in context, so we're going to listen to it shortly. Until we have this pack assault, it's just a group of percussion instruments I play together. I just decided to name them name it something more dramatic. It sounds like this. And this was played using FPC and my MIDI device, my MPD 226 device. I can also use my MIDI keyboard to do it, but the MPD device makes it very easy for you to navigate through each and every one of these instruments. You can just be playing them asynchronously, other than just playing them with your mouse, which makes it a little bit tedious and more computerized. So it sounds like this. That's great. And the third pattern, we have a bass line. On pattern 4, we have another variation of the bass line, just to switch it up a little bit. Moving on pattern 5, we have another pack assault played using FPC, another percussion instrument, also using the FPC. The next one we have another percussion instrument. That's great. On pattern 7, we have the snare. Just a simple sequence. And on pattern 8, we have this arpeggio melody. Let's look at what I've done to it in the mixer track to arpeggiate it. I have this EQ on it. I added this gross beats effect on it to give you this gate, this gate effect. And also have another gross beat effect to give you some kind of side chaining on it. I was just doing everything to make it sound a little bit unique, and this part, since it's not the main part of the music, I don't want it to be so pronounced, so I was just trying to fade it out by adding this effects on them. And I also have this reverb effects on it. That's great. That's for the arpeggio melody. Then we have another bass line assault. This is more like a dark bass. Sounds good in context. Moving on, we have pattern 10. We have another set of percussion instruments. a little bit awkward, but as you can see, all played using the same FPC instrument. So FPC really comes in handy, helps you to rack all these. Imagine if I wanted to bring out all those instruments, I'm gonna have this kind of elongated list, which is not very good. So you can just rack them all in the FPC VST. You know, you can just easily drag your instruments if you have your FPC open. Let me just show you a brief example on how you can do that. You can just drag your instrument like that and drop it on there, and you can be hitting it live as much as you want, other than having it being repeated. Imagine stacking all these instruments right here, and I still have a lot of space to go. Great. On pattern 11, we have the 808 playout. In this beat, we have several variations of 808, so I've laid them out all in one pattern, so we don't have to be looking for them. We just put all of them in one playlist, in one list, and it sounds different variation of it. You're gonna hear it. But on 12, we have this melody. No, it's just a choir. It's a choir sound. You can look at it. Played it at some strategic points in the beat. Not too crazy, but it sounds good. And also, I have another variation of melody. This one was played using Hive. That's great. I just rack both of them together. Also, we have a lead melody. This one I played using this sample. Sounds great on its own. So here's what the patterns I've laid on it. All right, after the lead melody, we have this drum roll set using the FPC.
SD on the console.
This just stretched through the instrumentals, and I also did some chopping to fix them and make sure they are properly positioned. Also, I have this SD on the console tag right here, and I can play them live from my MPD at all the points I need them to be. Great. Moving on, we have this percussion stick. You know, this one is just to bring out the percussion. Sounds simple and stupid, but I'm telling you, it does a lot in context. All right, after the stick stuff, we have the kick, which I've also played live through the beats. Clean and perfect. The kick hasn't, I didn't do much to it. I just added some EQ. And that was it, to remove some of the highs. That's it. Okay, moving on, we have this loft filter. This one is an automation clip that I use in the master track. We're going to see how it comes to play shortly. All right, before I move on, let me switch off these effects that I've added to the master track to bring up the track. I'm going to put them on later on when we're done reviewing the beats in the playlist. Moving on to the playlists. All right. Don't get too carried away. Firstly, let's start from the percussion area. All right, I'm just going to show you how these percussions all build up. You know, that's why I have several of them on the channel rack. This time around, the neighbors came down asking, hey guys, what's going on? Do you have studio inside this house? The beat was so cool. I thought it was so nice when I was blasting it in my neighborhood. That's just the half of it. Each of the sections seem to have some variation, a little bit of tweaking here and there, you know. The link to download the beats is going to be at the description, so you can listen to the full beats. Right now, we're going to fast forward to verse 3. Okay, turning on the effects on the master track. Alright, this is where we use the Fruity Love filter automation clip to duck the beats a little bit to make it seem as if it's going underwater. guys, that's one way of doing it. That's one way of creating a dancehall type of beats in FL Studio. I really hope you learned a thing or two today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share the video to your friends that need it. Till I see you next time, keep practicing, keep learning, and peace.